right, guys, we're here today in Visalia, California, and this is Rick V with Boxing Vitals, and I'm here with Frank Requejo IV. And the reason why we're here today is because Frank's got a match, a professional boxing match coming up this March the 1st in Mexico, in San Luis Rio Colorado, Sonora. He's fighting under JR Promotions. So, hey Frank, how's it going? And tell us a little bit something about, how you got started in the boxing world, and then we'll talk about the fight, that's coming up, and, your opponent.
It's going good. I just been in boxing since I was really young age. I started when I was 14, but it's been in my bloodline. My grandpa boxed, my dad boxed, my great-grandpa, uncles, everybody boxed around me. So I just grew up in it, and I wanted to try it out for myself when I turned 14, and I just fell in love with the sport, man. It's honestly a different feeling when you're in that ring. It's crazy how the adrenaline can make you feel a certain type of way where it's unmatched. Like, I just love it, and honestly, I'm excited for my fight, excited for everything that's upcoming in my future, and we just start here and we go further and further every day.
Yeah, so like I told you earlier, I kind of know a little bit about your background, especially knowing that I know your father went to school with your dad. Your dad was a boxer himself. So I kind of figured that's how you got into the boxing scene. I remember when we were kids, your dad was involved in the boxing world. I believe, if I'm correct, your dad won some silver gloves and golden gloves when we were kids. So yeah, so boxing is in your family. It's a tradition, and that's awesome. So what made you come to Visalia, Pal? Out of every place in Visalia, Visalia, Pal was the one you chose, and what was the reason why?
So the reason why I came to Visalia, Pal, my grandpa is actually one of the coaches here, and so my dad wanted me to try it out with him and see how I like it, and eventually I started getting better and better and growing, and I just stuck with this gym. This is home to me.
Oh, awesome, awesome. So definitely. So let's get into how you got into becoming a pro boxer, as we know that you made your pro debut just back in October. Like I said, I ran into your dad. He was all excited, telling me you're going to make your pro debut. I kind of already knew because I tapped into almost everybody in the Central Valley with boxing. But it was great to see your dad and the excitement your dad was, having over the fact that, you were fighting that weekend. So it was good to see that. So let's talk about a little bit about how that pro debut went with you.
So starting from the beginning, the reason why I joined boxing, I was short and chubby and I wanted to lose weight, and my dad said boxing is a good way to lose weight, so let's try it out. So I tried it out and I started eventually loving the sport, and I didn't want to go pro at first. I just wanted to train, no fighting, nothing. But when I turned 16, 17 years old, I just thought about it, and I was like, this is my career, this is my future. I want this for it's my dream. And so ever since then, I just started training extra hard, working every day inside and outside of the gym. And then my coaches, Coach Louie, Coach Mondo, they started talking to me about turning pro, and they started helping me open doors and stuff to get to where I am. And then they gave me a date, and all I had to do was cut the weight, and we went, and I got a first-round knockout, and now we're getting ready for the second fight on March 1st. So make sure you tune into it.
So there you guys hear him say his next fight is March 1st, coming up shortly. We're almost there, days away from that event. And once again, they're going to Mexico. They're going to San Luis Rio Colorado in Sonora, Mexico. And man, that's pretty exciting due to the fact that, you could have picked to stay here in the States, but you guys went over there. And Mondo kind of gave me the run back of how all that came about, connections through Yuma Boxing over there, in Arizona. So that's pretty cool that they're kind of like a sister organization with you guys, so that's awesome. So let's talk about your upcoming fight. Your opponent, I believe his name is Daniel Reyes. Do you know anything about your opponent?
Honestly, I didn't know nothing about him till recently. One of my coaches, Coach Franco, he sent me fight footage, and so I've been studying that, working on new ways, new tactics to get better and to learn how to fight that opponent. But big shout out to Yuma, like you said, they're like a sister to us. We go over there and they welcome us with loving arms, and we train there while we're over there in Arizona. So big shout out to Yuma.
Awesome, awesome. So getting back to, you training here at Visalia Pal, you guys have a pretty good name going with, with this club here. I've known Mondo for a long time. Mondo was another phenomenal boxer that I personally thought he could have gone pro himself. But, Mondo chose different things.
Yeah.
I mean, now he's a trainer. He still fights. He fought for me not too long ago. So, but, that being said, this also is the home of Jenna Creason. So, that puts a little bit of like a spotlight on you guys, to kind of, step it up a little bit. So how does that feel having, a phenom like Jenna around you guys all the time,
It's great. She opened lots of doors for us, lots of eyes towards our gym now. And seeing her, how far she got in her career, it makes me and Angel, we just push ourselves even further and further daily, just watching how she trains, her work ethic and everything. We just watch it, and it makes us want to work harder so we could be like that one day too.
Yeah, definitely. She just had a fight at Pro Box yesterday, so pretty exciting to see her on there. Another person, like I said, tapping with a lot of you guys, especially with her, since my son went to school with her. So it's pretty exciting, to see somebody you've seen, grow up around here, do big things, but now you're doing big things. And, so your guys' team, actually, I gave an award out to your guys' team as a team of the year because, you guys all did your pro debuts in 2024 and you guys all had victories, which was awesome. So obviously Coach Louie and Coach Mondo are doing some great things here. Very exciting to see you guys fight. Once again, I'm going to also interview Angel. Another connection with Angel. Angel works with my brother-in-law. So, it's just a big, like you said, a big circle of families here. But, we're all tied in somehow or another. Very exciting to see this match coming up. Tell everybody how they can watch it, on March 1st. Since it's going to be in Mexico, let everybody know how they can watch your fight.
So they stream it on Facebook Live. I will be posting the link on my Instagram, and I don't know if you can tag me in this, my Instagram, and you guys can go look at that. And I'll post it the day before on my Instagram at Frankinator_72.
All right, guys. Well, this is Rick V with Boxing Vitals, and once again, this is Frank Requejo IV. He has a fight coming up March 1st in San Luis Rio, Colorado, Mexico, in Sonora, the state of Sonora. Any last words, Frank?
First, I want to thank Jesus for taking me as far as I am, and shout out to all my coaches, my family, and everybody supporting me.
All right, guys. This is Rick V with Boxing Vitals, and we're out.